Hot Shot Secrets, the official sponsor of the World Series of No Prep. I'm not that dude, but I tried. That was a cool little video, wasn't it? What's up, David? Sammy? Look, at 7:28, the show starts at 7:30. At 7:28, you're going to call me late. Lord Jesus, the stuff I got put up with. What's up, Brian? Eddie, what's up, brother? Tommy, how's it going? John? Oh, man. My butt's whooped, and I stayed home. Got a lot done on the Blazer, though. I'm loving that part, but I'm still whooped, man. I thought staying home might be a little bit better off for my energy level, but that didn't happen. Steve, what's up, homie? Adam, we'll see you Saturday, Adam. You get a hold of Mike and get taken care of. Steven, what's up, buddy? This is going good, man. That's awesome. I'm telling you, I'm getting leaner. I'm a little bit frustrated right now, to be honest, but I know I'm making progress. I'm getting leaner, but I'm stuck like between 239 and 245. I've been there for, well, about 10 weeks now. I've been floating in that range, but I'm a lot leaner now. So I'm definitely losing fat, but man, I'll tell you what, I'd sure love to see that scale go down and stay down. Me too, brother. I'm telling you. Listen, I love coming to races and recording what everybody else is doing, but I'm so sick and tired of standing on the sidelines. And I was blessed with a couple people that came by this weekend and gave me a hand. Steven Dombrowski came by for a little bit. Unfortunately, I wasn't ready for him, so he hung out for a little while and just kept me company, which is helpful too, man. It sucks being out there working on stuff by yourself sometimes. But then, I just needed a third hand on this turbo piping and then this trans cooler mount yesterday. So I got lucky and got a third hand and probably saved me 3 hours of climbing up in between the frame rails, down out to grab a screwdriver, to go back, to be like, oh shit, I forgot this. Nobody else does. I know I'm the only person in America that does this, but right? Climb in and out of the car 37 times because you think you thought about everything, but you didn't think about anything. Joe, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Starkey, what do you know, buddy? Whew, brother, once it's done, that's the only place you're going to see it. Well, back of the track stuff. I can't keep up with these front side guys. I don't got the budget for that, man. Mel, what's going on, buddy? Sean, how's it going? Talking about a gangster S10 right there. Marty, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, sir. Got a lot of love. And the awesome part of it was the few things that I needed a third hand on, now that they're done and I can move past them, that opens up a whole world of stuff that I can complete by myself and make a ton of progress on. So I'm grateful for the help, and I'm grateful to be over those few little hurdles that I needed to get over so that I can start making some really good progress again. Oh man, I'm happy that I could help, and B, listen, you're just everyone like you that's on this journey with me, and Bill Lutz kind of started this, got me motivated. But listen, you're just as motivating to me. So I appreciate you too, and everybody else, man. I love seeing everybody else rack up those points per se of weight losses. And I know everybody got to be feeling better that's doing it. I do. I feel a ton better. Like I said, right now I'm just in that weird thing where I'm building muscle and I'm losing fat at the same time. So I'm staying in the same range, but I'll get there, man. What's up, buddy? I did. I got it. This is awesome. I'm waiting for I'm waiting for a special occasion to wear that. I know, man. You're my inspiration, homie. You just killed it. That thing came a long way, and that sucker's gonna be a contender. You're gonna be kicking ass. James, what's up, homie? Yeah, muscle weighs more fat. I'm definitely putting on a lot of muscle, but man, I just like. I know I sound like I'm complaining, but like there isn't that much fat around here anymore. But my stomach, whatever. Look at that. Still got some here. Look at these. I still got some here. They'll get there. Listen, I put 25 years of laziness and abuse on this body, and almost a year later, I've done amazing things. So I just got to be patient and realistic. 6'1". I used to be 6'2". I guess I'm getting shorter now. I'm 6'1" though. Thanks. It turned out to be a whole lot bigger project than I wanted it to be, but it's going to work out awesome. And I like how it's going to blow all the smoke out. So that way, if we're out on a dark road, I do have lights back there, but or at a dark track, backside or something, I can blow all the smoke out of the way, and my people can see where the tracks are really good. Thanks, brother. I appreciate the stars. What's up, homie? I'm gonna see you in God, I can't 6 days. Can't wait. This Saturday, Milan, back of the track, PYOP. Waiting on let me pull it up real quick. Sorry. Waiting on Chris Lane's going to come on and recap their race. I was going to go there, but last minute I got offered help, and I had to stick with that, man, for sure. So here's the all the deets on Detroit Hood TV, and I'll put the link up in the comments here in a second as soon as I read this. Tim, Hood's looking awesome, brother. Lutz is a bad man. Lutz is a real American hero in terms of racing. Don't ever tell him I said that, because, but A, I love him. That's my brother. But B, at the same time, don't tell him I said anything nice about him. Shh. But those guys are, all of them, Kenny, John, all of them, they're badasses, man. They do amazing stuff all the time. They love racing, and it shows. What's up, brother? What is it? 7:36. I'm only 3 minutes behind today. Oh man. There you go. Go follow my boy Scooter over there on Instagram. So I'm trying, man. Listen, I got a lot to repay in the world for a lot of negativity and bullshit I've had, that I've been a party of and I've done in my life. So Bible says you got to pay the shit back 7 times. So I got a lot of making up to do. So I'm just trying to stay positive and bust my ass every day, man. I'm getting better. So gates open at noon. Daily driver and all-wheel drive shootout guys need to be ready for a cruise at 1 p.m. drivers meeting. At 1 p.m. Cruise is at 1 p.m. Drivers meeting for everybody is at 3 p.m. Tech card's $50. Must have tech card to go down the track. Nitrous fuel on site at Dirty Harry's pit stop. Spectators $25. Drivers tech in right after you unload the car. Let me stress that for Mike, because it really screws everything up when drivers don't check in or tech in immediately, and when they're trying to do that at 3 p.m. during the drivers meeting. So immediately, please, guys and gals, help the event go quicker and smoother. If you're getting into a shootout, buy-in is at the Detroit Hood TV tent. Make sure you do this right after tech. Crews limited to 5. Make sure they meet you at tech and get wristbands. You're not permitted to be in the starting lanes unless you are with the car. Once the car is ran, you must exit the starting line. Because if you remember, just like a month and a half ago, they had a horrible accident up there. So they're really strict on the safety stuff right now. So if you don't have a crew wristband, you won't be able to go past the barriers. And once your car makes its pass, you got to get off the starting line and make room for the next crew in your lane. So let's please observe that, and everybody help do their part to make things go smoothly. They have Wallies. They got the awesome NHRA no prep Wallies. Are you going to focus? I guess we're not going to get any focus, but trust me, they're blurry Wallies, but they're Wallies. I'll pull the picture up. And small tire is $5,000 on top of the buy-in money. So however much buy-in money is plus $5,000 paid to the winner. And as far as I know, it's always winner takes all. If racers decide to do some sort of split or something, that's between them. But Mike has the same mentality I do on that, which is only paying the winner of the race, unless like something tragic like what happened at Uncaged and we had to close the race because of an accident or something. But Milan doesn't have a curfew, so that won't be an issue. They'll get the track cleaned and the race will go on. I mean, we've been there till 3 a.m. before, so there will be one winner, unless something really crazy happens. But let me get that link real quick. Yep. I did too, man. And I still have 5 or 6 episodes I never edited that I need to edit and get put out there. And, last fall and last winter, I just kind of had to take a break from everything, which is when I usually do the behind the wheels. If I could sneak one in at a race or something, but normally it's too noisy and too much going on at a race to do them at races. But I just had too much. I had to get my personal shit together, man. And kind of a weird deal, some people might think, or whatever, but I just had to shut everything down and focus on what I had to get focused on. So we didn't get any done last season, but I'm going to get on it hot and heavy. I've accumulated some new gear since when was this 23, right? So 21 was the last time I did the winter of 21-22. So accumulated some new gear. I think Bob and I are going to talk about maybe him coming and helping with some stuff too. Dig on it. And so who knows what we might. What in the world? Why can't I? here, let's do this real quick. So there's the no prep wallies. So yeah, I'm going to make a post on the OGR page and take a poll or something, make a list, and let all of you guys decide who. I don't know. Maybe all you guys and gals can make suggestions on who we should go do behind the wheels of, and then we'll do some sort of voting contest or something and figure it out, because it is a lot of work, and my ideas are to expand on what it was originally, so they would take a little bit longer, and so I would have to be smart and go find groups of people like we did in the past, but I'd probably spend a couple of days there instead of like an afternoon like I used to do. I think one of them Wally's got your name on it right there, brother. So we got some you never know. So I got some ideas on expanding on that, man, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. But yeah, now that I'm thinking about it out loud, let's I'll make a post here. It'll probably be after the final World Series. We got 3 World Series left. Saturday is Milan. Next Saturday, which is the 26th, is at Magnolia, which is the semifinals. And then the finals are September 22nd and 23rd at Brown County. So after that, that'll probably be the end of my traveling to races. I got a few events, or I got a few functions scheduled or on my schedule. But until March, I'm probably going to focus on shit I got to focus on, and behind the wheel. So let's come up with some cool names to put in the hat there, and go follow some shit, you know. We'll gotta stick to the plan. It's non-negotiable. Tell that boy to load his up too. He'll do good up there. It's faster up there than it is at trails too. They got a lot more rubber down. Man, it's hard to get these tracks to come up off the wallies, you know. We tried to do that with National Trails 2 years in a row, and it just didn't happen. But I'm glad it didn't happen, because my man Chad killed it with the trophies for Uncaged. So I think those are better than, you know, I'm not trying to belittle the wallies at all, because the wallies are wallies. I mean, it's a fucking wally, right? But as far as aesthetics and all that, uniqueness, coolness, I think the Uncaged trophies were unbeatable. All right. Let me get this link up here, and then I got Chris in the queue. There we go. What's up, Ashton? Jimmy Dale, do back behind the wheel on Jimmy Dale. So there's the link for everybody for Milan this weekend, and oops. Meet the Garage Dogs of Racers. Yeah, well, I'll make a post. Like I said, it'll probably be after Magnolia, because these next 2 weeks are going to be pretty busy. So maybe after Magnolia, I'll make that post So I'll give everybody a couple weeks to figure out who they'd like to see, and then we can start figuring it out from there. I'd like to travel. Obviously, when we did them in our little tri-state area, mostly Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky. So I like to travel a little farther out, and like that was kind of the whole premise of the World Series of No Prep, is to get racers together that normally wouldn't race together, and get them to tracks they normally wouldn't go to. And so also with Behind the Wheel was making all of our worlds a little bit smaller so we could all get to know each other a little bit better. So I do plan on traveling a little farther out this time. Maybe we'll go to the Carolinas or down south or Texas or out to Oklahoma or something, or California. Who knows? But we're gonna make a list of racers. All you guys make us a list of racers, and we'll figure it out somehow. Oh yeah, I mean, listen, the Wally is the Wally. It's definitely and all that, right? I get that. Robert, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Greg, how's it going? So there's that. We'll bring Chris on. I think you guys might remember this guy. It's been a little while.
Hi.
Oh, wait.
Why did you put me front and center?
I was trying to put me in a little box down. I was trying to put me in a little box down low, but whatever. Look at this freaking gangster house. This is, if you guys work at Hot Shots, this is how you can live. Look at this mansion. Look at this dude. He just goes over here and plays the piano and serenades women. He probably puts the lid down and has them laying up there naked while he just bangs on the ivories.
They pull their dress up just for me.
Look, who has a stone fireplace like that? Only rich people. Look at that stone fireplace. I wish I had one of those. Look at the arches. Oh, God. Is Hot Shots hiring? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, sure they are. Actually, look, there's another computer in the other room. Wait, hold on. There it is right there. There's another computer. Hello?
There we go. Anyways, I was trying to do picture in a picture, but wait. Oh, here.
I can't hear you again.
I was trying to give you the floor, but
I don't want the
whatever.
floor.
Anyhow, so how was the race? Sorry I missed it, but I had to blazer.
It is what it is. I mean, went into it knowing that the possibility was there. It was going to rain, storm, anything like that. But the track was more than wanting to get this event in, and they said they'd do anything in their power to get this event in, no matter what. So I was like, all right, let's roll with it, see what happens. Turned into heck of a rainstorm. Came in, rained for about 2 hours. Probably got about a half inch, if not a little bit more inch of rain. I mean, it was raining so bad that there was like a river running down both sides of the track after it stopped. So wasn't good. I mean, the racer count sucked. I mean, I understand. And nobody wants to drive through crappy. I mean, there was a lot of storms, a lot of tornadoes in southern Ohio, central Ohio, and you have to go that way to get up there. So I understand. It is what it is. But shout out to the Coonley crew because they kicked ass trying to get the track dry. They did everything in their power to do it. I mean, we were to the point there's an opening on both sides of where the quarter mile stripe is, and the one side's gravel and we were actually had shovels out. We were actually shoveling all the dirt so that the water would run off the track faster. So I got a blister on my finger now because of that. So there's that. But we were drawing all the way up till first round. We pushed drivers meeting back probably about an hour and a half. And guys were in the lanes, and we still had the dryer. We still had the propane torches out, just hitting the wet spots. Right up until we started. Ended up going. We only had 9 cars in small tire. That's probably pretty much one of our lowest car counts we've ever had, sadly. Stick shift had 5, and hard tire had 3, and there was 1 big tire and 1 ladies. So obviously, lady and big tire, they won the event. So congratulations. But we probably we were probably about 2 hours into what we should have started the event, and we got it done. We got done right around midnight. Wasn't nothing crazy. A lot of spectators ended up showing up, so I kept blowing the post up, telling people, hey, we're having this event no matter what. Like, it rained, it cleared out, like, let's do this. So spectators still came out and showed out for what it was. But it was a good time. It was a pretty relaxed night, compared to obviously the weekend before of between 90 cars and small tire compared to 9. So
your arm got a little bit of a break.
It did get a little bit of break, except for all the shoveling that I had to do.
Well, I guess it evened out then.
Yeah.
I mean, forecast sucked everywhere. So, I've had my fair share of those races too.
Yeah, I talked to Billy today, and he was more concerned about having an open car trailer and stuff and getting dumped on the way up there, which 100% totally don't doubt him one bit on that. So, and it probably scared a lot of people away. It is what it is. It's been a crappy year for us. I mean, this is now twice that it's rained. And we went from having no rainouts for 10 years to having 2 rainouts in a year. So I guess like our time was up at some point.
Well, now they're out of the way though. So
hope so.
So who were your winners?
So in small tire, I don't know what he did or how he did it, but Mr. Mike Batdorf finally got his shit together and finally did something.
Nice.
So, that was his first win. That's the first time he's ever won an event. He's been, he comes out and races almost every event that we do. And he struggles. He's always constantly struggled. But Corey's been in his corner now this year and has done remarkable things to that car. That car's never been this fast as it is now. And so Corey's been killing it. You're trying to help him get it figured out, and they're finally starting to get it figured out. He raced CJ in the final, and that race was won by a little more than a car at the finish line.
Nice.
So, he nailed him on the light, but CJ was trying to go around him. He was coming.
Well, you can't give, which CJ's hard to beat on the light, but yeah, you can't give CJ an inch.
Yep.
At all. Gabe said they tried to race Knoxville and got rained out, and I think people were saying KD got rained out. And
yeah, it looks like they only got like a couple rounds in, and then they ended up splitting like I think one or two of the classes or something. It was just like I said, it was just a bad weekend. Yep. So let's see. Cody Hartman won the stick shift class. And I don't know exactly who is now who is in the lead in the points. So Neo Mustangs, Danny Nader is doing a giveaway at the end of the year, a points race for the stick shift class. Whoever wins in points is getting a T56 Magnum at the end of the season. So, and Cody's one of those guys. He's won a couple events so far, and he's probably up there in points with a lot of other people. So I'm be curious to see like what happens like once the last race of the year happens and who gets that transmission.
Nah, Mike, you guys have worked your ass off, man, on that thing. It's due. I mean, the pacemakers, it was flying. No.
Yeah. I mean,
you can't say that whole blind squirrel shit anymore. We know you're a killer now. You proved it by winning. You beat CJ Buckner.
Yeah, that was a dang good race. I actually, it's pretty funny on my my video for my tire crack. I thought CJ went around him. I knew Mike was out on him, but from my vantage point, it looked like CJ went around him. And like I got down there, and then like the radio, and they said Mike Batdorf for the win, and I had to sit there. I had to think about that for a second. I said, "Huh?"
I mean, listen, it's yeah. I mean, the odds would be in CJ's favor typically, so I could understand that.
But I left everybody in suspense on the starting line because I turned around and didn't point until like the very last second. Then the whole crowd just like, "Oh my gosh, what just happened?" It was pretty funny. It was pretty good. Mike Moss won hard tire. It's typical,
Right. God, the thing just works.
At this point, it's like, oh, Mike Moss won hard tire. Okay, cool.
I really don't know if he's any faster than some of the other guys, but it works so well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it works so well. Other guys are knocking the tires or chirping the tires, and he's just gone.
Yep. Yeah, him and Dave, which Dave is David Best is one of his friends. Actually, the car that Dave drives is Mike's old small tire car. A lot of people don't know, and they ended up drawing each other first round, and then they since there was only 3, so the other guy had to buy, so they both got taken out. One got taken out first round. Otherwise, it would have been those two in the final.
I don't know, man. I look at him making great passes, and I look at everybody else making not such great passes, and the people that he's winning and by not a whole lot. I like to see him line up with somebody and both cars make great passes. He consistently makes good passes. He may be faster. Yeah, but I mean, you're still wiggling and knocking the tires off a little bit and stuff. You'll get there.
Yep. I mean, you gotta think he constantly tests. I mean, he's always they got a test spot that's not too far up the road from me. Like they always go there and they're always testing. So, he's put the work in to get it figured out. And he's figured it out.
Oh yeah. And how many years has he had that car now?
That car is only 2 years old now. Yeah, 2 years.
2, 3. This is second or third, right? Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, because the gray car that Dave drives used to be that car basically.
That's right. Yeah. You're right. Mm-hmm. So yeah, 2.
Yep. Because he was saving that car to be a small tire car. Then when Dave wrecked his car at Pacemakers, he ended up, I don't know what kind of deal they worked out on that, but yeah, that's now Dave's car that he races. Yeah.
He's fast. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of fast hard tire guys though, but like I said, he's just smooth sailing A to B, man. I don't see him make very many mistakes. I don't see him miss the tune-up much.
Nope.
I really admire his program. They got their shit together.
Mm-hmm. For sure. But yeah, that was about it. Like I said, we got done about midnight and everything was pretty breezy and got out of there and got home in actually somewhat decent time.
Sweet. Well, hell, you're here. We might as well talk about Magnolia.
I'm excited, man.
I just put the link in the comments. Don't mind me. I just dropped something.
Yeah. Magnolia's gonna be coming up. Let's see, like 2 weeks already. It's crazy that this month is absolute just chaos for us. And what are you doing?
I dropped my damn chapstick.
Chapstick, huh?
I dropped my chapstick and it went all the way to the back of my desk. Oh God.
Oh man. But yeah, Mag's gonna be a good time. We're doing another 5K guaranteed on top of small tire, no matter the car count. If 32 cars show up, it's gonna be $8,000, no matter what. Cash will be in hand before the event. When you guys get there, money will be right there. So what if fucking 5 cars show up? $5,000.
Nice.
So I think the first mag race we did get over 32 cars, and we paid out a little over $8,000, and that was Tyler Cox that won that event. So
well, who I just saw won't be out this rest of this year. They hurt their motor.
I seen that,
unfortunately, because he was kind of a favorite of mine to win this one, to be honest.
Yep. So we'll see what happens. It's gonna be a good race. That's what I thought too.
I knew 100% has something to say.
I said, Mike's getting chapstick?
This diet has my skin so dry I can't put on enough lotion or chapstick. I don't understand what the hell the deal is, but yeah, which is crazy. I drink 2 to 3 gallons of water a day. You'd think there's no way in hell I could be dehydrated, but my skin sure is. What's up, buddy? How's your truck coming? Where the heck's that thing at?
Can't wait. Gonna be a good time.
Well, so as far as Happy's post goes, I'm not going to go too deep into that one. Like I didn't comment on the post. I see both sides. So, but the thing is, I wasn't there, so I can't make an educated response. So that's why I didn't respond on the post. If I just use all the information available on social media, the Preston said that, and I saw Middleton's car blow up going down the track. And I don't know why he, of all people, should know better than have freaking antifreeze in his car. But whatever, we won't even talk about that. So at like the 3:30, he blows up and he goes the rest of the way down the track. I agree. Don't make the pass. It sucks. But under those circumstances, it's not safe. However, I have been to US 60. And I have seen the Prestons and Logan Duvall just not want to race each other in the finals to save the cars, which I understand. But I'm only paying one person. So both them cars are going to race each other down the track. Hey, if they go down the track 55 and 60 miles an hour or whatever, they're racing down the damn track. And I'm only paying one person, or I'm not paying anybody. Because the fans, that's what they pay for, is to see a completed race. Unless there's something catastrophic, there's nothing you can do. So, I don't know. That particular situation is a tough one. It's not like at Uncaged where we had a curfew and we had an accident at 11:30 that shut the race down, because then it's just black and white. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You know what I mean? But also, you can't demand racers race in unsafe conditions. But I wasn't there, so I don't know how unsafe the conditions were. Maybe they weren't. Maybe they were. Again, I wasn't there, so I can only speculate off of Facebook. But it's a shitty situation nonetheless. Hopefully, it never happens again. What's up, buddy?
Nothing, but keep going.
No.
Huh?
No. But that's all right.
What do you want me to put it at?
It's loose.
But I agree. Yeah, I agree with
I'll be
I agree
right
with what you said. You're good.
Go ahead, Chris. Tell them what you think.
Yeah, well, like I said, I know that the Wednesday's live feed is going to be probably pretty spicy. About just a couple of things in general that happened that week in Kentucky. So I'm anxious to hear. I haven't really talked to them much, about what happened, but I agree with the whole running thing, especially if you're staying till the end and that happens. Like,
Think about that.
I would like to see a final, especially if you paid money and you're staying there and you want to see who actually wins it. Like, I'd be a little upset too. It's just how I feel about it.
Maybe you will. Maybe you will. 3:30.
Yeah.
Russell, I'm reading your comment right now.
Which if you listen,
Honestly, like, I've kind of shifted my direction as far as I feel about all-wheel drive. Just because, like, you see it somewhat competitive. It just depends. It depends on the surface. It depends on the surface of what all-wheel drive is. All-wheel drive on a front side surface really is not an advantage, by any means. Backside, it is a different story. Just depends on the surface. I've seen guys that they'll go down on a front side and they as soon as they're out of the groove, that's it. They can't do anything else. But every promoter's different at the end of the day.
Just put that in the fridge. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Appreciate it.
I'll stop by tomorrow and drop that off.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry.
you're
Special
good.
delivery. Yeah, so I don't know. Summarize what your thoughts were, Chris, on that one.
I just basically just kind of summed it up. I said, if I'm a paying spectator and I stay there for, that race was probably 6-7 hours.
Yeah.
If I stayed there to the end, like, I definitely would want to see that, especially for that race, because that was probably going to be a pretty good race.
Oh, no doubt.
But the thing is, though, like, that's happened before. That's like not the first time that's happened with same
like I
people.
said, Preston's and Duval. I think you were down there for that one.
I
weren't you?
was, yeah. And like,
Yeah.
and Isaac brought up a good point, like, like about talking about how the lane was, like, how they were, because I guess Logan had a wreck too. I don't really know too many details about that, but and I can understand if you were a little concerned. But everybody that was at the track and who worked for the track said that the track was fine. So I don't know. That's a hard pill to swallow. Like, who's right, who's wrong,
Yeah. That's like I said, without me being there and walking down
either.
the track, I can only speculate as to what I've seen on social media. So if there was antifreeze down, obviously you can't expect racers to race because that place gets cold and dewy down there. And there's next to no way in hell they're going to get that antifreeze cleaned up well and quickly at that point. 3-4 gallons. But it sucks. What do you do?
Yep.
But
Yep.
Was it more chapstick? Yeah, a lot more.
100%, Edward. I 100% agree with that. That's why I said, Isaac brought up a point, said, hey, my teammate just literally wrecked his shit right after that. So it's like, man, like, do you want to be that next guy to do that? But who knows though? Because who knows if that caused that car to wreck, or something else happened, or maybe there was so much power in the car, or something broke. Who knows? Nobody knows. So
right.
It's just one of those deals. Like, what? How do you know? You don't know.
Well, you always have to error on the side of caution. I would rather make the mistake of canceling the race because I didn't want people to get hurt than to try and continue the race and someone got hurt or destroyed their car or whatever. You know what I mean? So I get it. I see both sides, but like I said, without being there, I can't pick one. I guess quick and short.
Yep.
But-
I know Happy's he's gonna recap it here in the next couple of days, so it's probably gonna be spicy.
So let's see here. What the heck happened? Why? Well, I was trying to put your rolls up. Why isn't that? All right. Let's
Whose
try
rolls?
this for the 26th.
Oh, they should be your rules actually. It should be the same rules for as we're engaged.
Oh. There we go. Well, I'm just trying to, do that.
Yep.
So, sorry, excuse me. Yeah, never worth, intentionally sending someone down the track if you know there's a greater possibility of them getting hurt than normal,
No. And like I said, the track, all the guys that worked at the track, all who, was a part of that knew what happened, they all said the track was good. So, who do you take from?
Yeah. I don't. I'm Switzerland. Like I said, I wasn't there, so I can't say. I got no factual feedback, only speculative. So anyhow, let's
Magnolia Airport.
what the heck is up with that?
It used to be an airport back in the day, believe it or not.
The drag that used to be an airport, that drag strip?
Yeah.
That same surface?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not. How did I not know that? That's pretty awesome.
That tells you how old that pavement is.
When do you know when that surface was last done?
Oh, I think probably the time that it was built. The concrete was poured. I want to say it was 4 or 5 years ago. So, at least the concrete portion, at least like the burnout box, all the way up to the 60-foot was all poured, obviously. But everything else, I'm pretty sure that is all original.
Wow, I did not know that. Now, oh, here we go. Now I'm curious about all that. I have to do some research. Same, I know he's pretty much summarized everything, but that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yep. Guaranteed money.
Um,
Can't be mad about that.
All right, everybody that's been messaging me, there it is. I did get like a handful of messages this last week about this. I know you guys don't normally allow it, but the World Series does.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually excited because I want to see all these guys that saying that they're going to show up. I'm going to see if you guys show up.
I know one that will.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah,
I know James will.
James will be there 100%. I know it. I already know it. Yep. And that is I encourage it. I'm just waiting on everybody else that has an opinion about it to show up.
Yeah, I know he will. He's dying to. And you know what? He only asked me about it once at the beginning of the year. He's like, "Are you sure the World Series letting them all-wheel drive in?" I was like, "I'm positive." It does. I mean, I still stand by my thought of I feel like it's an advantage because you got 4 rotating tires. But Indiana, Kentucky, and Michigan are all allowing it. It's kind of silly for us to not allow it here in Ohio. And not one of these all-wheel drive guys has ever won a small tire event that I'm aware of.
Nope.
Or big. I only know the one guy with the truck that won Dig or Die in big tire.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't ever know of anybody winning. And most of them I see Oh yeah, if he
Yeah.
show up, that'd be awesome. That thing's fast.
Yeah,
I
he's
could never.
won. He's won before. He's won on the backside of Knoxville before.
Has he?
Yep.
That's the one from Indiana, right?
Yes, it is.
What's his name? I can never remember for some reason.
Mike, I believe.
Yeah, super nice guy.
Yes, 100% super nice guy. He
And the
actually,
car's
believe
badass.
it or not, that car actually, he just put a motor in that car before your event. He had no test hits on it.
Yeah, I mean that thing works. It works great. I see him at Muncie. Yeah, that's it. Mike Gandy.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that car. Absolutely. So yeah, I'll be interested to see. So all the same stuff is normal. You guys don't have curfew.
Nope.
So don't have to worry about some of the issues we had at Uncaged.
Yep.
So load it up. 100 cars show up. Let's have another big ass party in Ohio.
I don't know if I can handle 100 cars showing up. We actually might run out parking.
It'd be we'll figure it out one way or the other.
Oh, that'd be a cluster, but it'd be fun. But yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Bandy or Bandy?
Mike Bandy.
Bandy.
Yep.
They're towards the end, like that last week of Uncaged, I had that very same sentiment. Like, I might show up too. I don't know yet though.
Yeah, I might be there too.
Bandy beat Patches at Knoxville, which that's a feat. I mean, that car's badass. Don't get me wrong. So maybe there's that one. That's won a small tire event. I don't think I've heard of any others.
As far as I know, no.
So hopefully, Mike, if you're watching, get your ass there. 19th, get up to Milan, and then 26th, get over to Magnolia. Chris going worked out this arm so much, it's going to be bigger than the other one. He's going to have the big gun on the right and the little T-Rex fucking twig over on the left. If 100 cars show up to Magnolia,
100 cars show up, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
No, we're not. We're gonna have a great time. Well, bring your ass. We're waiting. Is it ready? I know you've had some issues, but is that thing ready yet? I'm dying to see it.
%.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, there's some there's a lot of horsepower and other upgrades to that thing outside of just being all-wheel drive. That thing's badass. The one from Canada, is that Frank K?
Yes.
Yeah, that one's badass too. They just seem to be in that hit or miss phase. Like it'll make a gangster pass and then it won't. But I see I see that gap narrowing for them too. So hopefully soon. I mean, they were killing. Actually, they were doing awesome at KD for Happy and Limpy's race, and then they broke I think they broke the front drive shaft or something. Or they broke the rear end, something like that. Camping allowed at Magnolia Saturday night?
Always. You can go bracket race the next day.
Oh yeah, Tim. Bracket racing. What's up, pup?
Hey, buddy.
We're gonna see you Saturday and next Saturday with that green monster. Yeah, those are my favorite. Those are always my favorite. So well, that'll happen. Maybe you ought to just let them work their magic and then get ready for next year. clearly they know what they're doing with the S10 pickups. You know what I mean? Maybe just tell them this is my no mo money limit number, and do what you can for that.
For sure.
I'm gonna call your wife. I'm gonna get this straightened out right now. It is. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
He kind of has to be.
Yeah, got to be that one. But honestly, these are probably the last 3 races I'm going to. Is the last 3 World Series this year, outside of Oklahoma. Otherwise, I'm staying my ass home and busting ass on this Blazer. I got good momentum going on it now. I'm hoping I can fire it up next Sunday or Monday or something. And then we got the holiday weekend. So I'm hoping, mid-September I may be able to take that thing out and get some testing done. Late September would be nice.
I wish I could make it up to Milan.
I don't know what happened to CJ's car.
I don't know. Good question.
When? You mean this past Saturday? I'm not painting it. I'm just going to wrap it, but I'm not going to do any of that. I'll prime the front end. It's all new front end. I'll prime it all flat black, seal it, reseal the entire body, and then I'll probably wrap it after I'm comfortable that it's not going to drive into the wall or guardrail or something consistently. Once I get it going consistently straight and I feel comfortable, I'll spend the money on making it pretty. I was going to paint it, and I got a really nice charcoal metallic to paint that thing, but but September 18th, I think I'm going to do an event. I think I'm going to go to Waffle House. That'll be 1 year since I've had Waffle House. Yeah, with my new diet, I could go then. By then, as a cheat meal. And I think September 18th, man, I'll have to make an event for that. See how many people we get to show up to a Waffle House and shut that bitch down.
Yeah, you gotta go to the one that we filmed that video at.
Oh yeah, we could film a whole new video.
Oh boy.
I appreciate it, buddy, but I'm just gonna wrap it with some graphics and stuff. That way, if I do scrape the wall or something, like I bought paint for it. I got that paint that I bought is an AMG Mercedes gunmetal metallic with some nice pearls in it. And even at my body shop cost, it was $1,500 for the gallon. I mean, it's a gorgeous ass color. But that was the thing. I was like, man, if I ever scrape a fender or a quarter panel or something, it'd be easier to put a sticker back over top of everything than it will be to repaint it all, and cheaper. He said he thought he had an engine issue. I didn't hear anything about that.
I know he had a plug wire come off on his bypass.
Hey, you could put some base coat in rattle cans and lay some shit down. I have. When you need to do a gas door or a mirror or something, Oh, see, the reasons are piling up. Sean's there. We got the birthdays. Oh yeah, I had to figure it out. But like I said, I'm just going to primer and seal the front end to match the rest of the body for right now. And then once I'm confident that it's not going to try to steer into the wall consistently or whatever, sometimes they do stupid shit. Then I'll worry about making her pretty. In the meantime, she'll just be flat black. Well, seal her. But I don't know. Anything else, Chris?
I wish I was going to Milan this weekend.
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, go to a tractor pull.
Where's that at?
Bowling Green.
That'd be fun. Is it the racetrack?
It's the big NTPA championship. Guess apparently it's like the second largest gathering of RV vehicles in the entire country.
Wow. Yeah, that's what Chris said. It was just a spark plug wire or something silly like that.
Yeah. Luckily, it was this bypass that happened.
For he has to do that for day job, hot shots.
Yeah.
But listen, I like tractor pulls. Tractor pulls are cool. And it's amazing some of these guys pull up there $1 and $2 million freaking tractors. Some of them big boys. There's Mr. Tractor Pull right there. Sean knows a thing or two. Oh, see, look, everybody's coming out now. Everybody's coming out of the woodwork.
Okay, everybody excited now.
Yeah, I can't. I've painted and powder coated some stuff for some of those guys with the big operations, man, years ago. But yeah, it's
a lot of money.
That's a whole different level of racing.
If you thought cars were expensive, you don't even want to get into this.
The guy's strapping four freaking blown Hemis on a tractor frame to go. How far do they pull? They don't pull that far.
3,
the big guys.
Yeah, 3. Well, 300 feet's obviously a full pull. So
yeah.
There's guys they go beyond that,
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, just think about this, for instance. I mean, normally some of those diesel tractors, they take almost 20 quarts of oil. Just think about that. Like, think about how much just in oil, like, you could go through that in like half a season,
Yeah. I think it was a trans puller, not tractor. I think tranny puller, more like at a truck stop.
Oh boy.
Jim's all right. Let's just give him shit. Oh, there you go. Bowling Green is a party.
That's what I heard. That's what I've heard.
Outlaw stock with cock shut 40, fun as hell. I don't even know what is that.
I have no idea.
That's too advanced of lingo for me. Sorry, dumb it down.
Same. No idea.
But yeah, if you dumb it down so Chris knows what he could fucking roll around like he knows something Saturday. Tell somebody. Yeah, that cock shut 40 over there. Nice. He could look smart. Help him look smart, man.
Yeah.
Like outlaw stock with a cock shut 40. Yeah. Well, I mean, I get that it's a tractor, but what the hell is a cock shut 40? What's that?
Who the hell just says cock shut?
Who I just want to understand that lingo. That's you know what I mean?
So somebody named a tractor a cock shut 40. Interesting. Are you looking it up?
Yeah. Since these guys are letting me down.
I'm generally curious now.
Wait, there's a cock shut 30, 540, 570, 40, 50, 550. What the hell? Well, we're just going to do the cock shut 40. 40-row crop tractor was the second tractor produced by the cock shut plow company from 1949 to 1958. So it literally is just a tractor.
That's ancient.
I'll tell you what, that is a sexy ass tractor though. Are you going to focus? What the fudge?
There you go. Oh, I was going to say it did it for a second. Huh.
I mean, it's a pretty badass tractor. I love Art Deco stuff, so I mean, it's very Art Deco-ish.
The more you know.
Yeah, so if you see one of those, Chris, you can be like, oh, look at that cock shut.
Of
course,
make
I
sure
just-
look.
Of course, look at everything with squinted eyes, so it's nice and blurry. That one's cool. The little colors on there. Damn it. I don't know what the hell's going on with my phone or my camera tonight. Oh, see, there you go. 550, 60, 70 are diesels. Own a 1855.
How in the hell did all you guys know about this? How did we go from no prep racing to cockshut 40s and 50s in tractor pulling?
Because the cock. We're little children. We're little kids. Holy shit. I think you have a problem. More than you have 24 tractors. I think you have a problem. Like crackheads don't even smoke that much crack, man. Wow. Send me pictures of them. I want to see them now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to do too, man, but I'm not. Oh, yeah, I know lots of farmers that love it stuff. Yeah, I think it'd be cool too. I just never, I never lived in that world. That's more expensive than drag racing.
It's expensive, definitely. It's funny, like me and my buddy of mine, he's got a Supra, and he's like, I want to get into tractor pulling, but he's like, I want to be unique. I'd love to take my 2J and put it in a tractor. Now, how fucking cool would that be?
Those tractor guys would lose their mind as soon as they heard that thing spool up and go.
100%. That thing would be rowdy.
What's the best additive for a Volkswagen TDI?
Oh man, hot shots, man. Diesel Extreme and Everyday Diesel Treatment. That's what I use in my TDI. My TDI gets 50 miles a gallon.
Holy shit. All right. So everybody that's on here bragging about your tractors, I expect pictures of my DMs of your tractors. Just because we're talking about cock shuts, listen. No. Oh, speaking of that.
Maybe we should have a tractor no prep race now.
Ooh, I'll be all about that.
We race tractors.
Oh, bro, what the hell?
I'm down, Sean. I'm down. Tractor race? Shit. Bring it on. Race semis before. Might as well bring on tractors.
Hold on, though. Damn it, you better focus, camera. Hold on. I'll do one better. I forgot about this. But I definitely want to address something because I think if you're a cock boy, you should get some recognition.
T-Bone, yeah, there has been. My first tractor pull of the year was an indoor one, and the tractor actually like went off the track. It tore the hose that goes to the vacuum that goes outside to suck all the smoke out. So when it finally stopped it smoked the entire arena out. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. We were all going to die from carbon monoxide poisoning.
Oh man, I can't share it, but listen, because I'm on my alternate account. But I think this is the coolest thing ever, and it probably won't focus. But listen, Donald Henry, how you gonna send my man Alex Bergdog's wife pictures of your wiener? But my man Alex is a G. He posted the pictures on his Facebook and tagged the dude in it.
Oh, I saw that today.
So anybody that knows Donald Henry, that dude. I just felt like, listen, Alex is one of them dudes, man. He's like the coolest fucking dude on the planet, and we used to get along great because we think similarly. So anybody who would, I mean, I would do the same. I just think it's great. So if you know Donald Henry, make sure that you saw it. Hey, if you know him, go ahead and tag him in the live feed real quick. And anybody that you know, like his mom or his dad or aunt or uncle or whatever too, so they can know what kind of stuff he's doing. Sending unsolicited wiener pics to people's wives.
Still don't get why guys do that.
I don't either. I don't get it because, you know, mine's like a little tiny piece of chewed up bubble gum, so I don't want laughed at. But
I don't. Yeah, it seems like it's an everyday occurrence anymore. It's always some creepy message to some girl that somebody posts on Facebook, and I'm like,
I don't get it. But listen, if you know him, make sure, like I said, you tag his parents in this or his aunts or uncles. I don't know if he has a girlfriend or kids or anything, but they should all know what he's doing.
Weird.
I hope it was tractors, because I will put you on here next. Rolling gold. Gosh.
God. What are we getting ourselves into?
Oh, man. All right. Oh, yeah, you guys blowing me up. Holy shit, Adam. That's badass.
Russell, we are off the train track. We're down the valley. We might be in the river by now. I don't know.
Well, listen, you know, all that Silver King's beautiful.
We're swimming with the fishes right now.
Yeah. All right. The rest of you guys, send them to me so I can check them out, man. Yeah, we went a little off the thing, but listen, I knew as soon as I saw that post this morning from Alex that I was doing that. And I'm glad that we said cock like 37 times tonight to remind me, because I completely and totally forgot to do that. But yeah, I think all creeps should be ousted publicly and shamed like that. So Alex did a great job of it, and I just wanted to do my part too. Yeah, there you go. Broadening our horizons in your for your viewing pleasure.
Oh boy.
You sent up. I wish I could get the stupid phone to focus.
I don't want to see your wife doing a tractor pull. No.
Well, legitimately, I wasn't going there.
Well,
I didn't. Oh, wait, I missed something. Mike, what's up, buddy? We're going to see you Saturday, I hope. Puller Power Magazine, 1982. I'm gonna see you guys down at Milan on the 19th, and then Magnolia on the 26th. Wink, wink.
Yeah, buddy. I actually think Mike actually might be coming up for Mike's race. What time do gates open?
At Milan,
Mm-hmm.
noon,
What time's driver's meeting?
3.
There you go, Mike.
And the cruise is if you're stick shift or all-wheel drive or street class, the cruise is at 1, which I know you're not at.
Yep, I think I talked to him about an hour before, and he said he might come up and race. So we'll see.
Yeah, well, got 2 great races this weekend. This weekend and next weekend to finish the month off.
Yep.
So, all right, guys. I think that's about it. Sorry, I don't have more to report, but it was a crappy, rainy weekend in racing, and hopefully no more for the rest of the year. So
Please
we'll
and
be
thanks.
back. We'll recap Milan, and then we'll do any updates that the D team guys get together between now and then, and maybe they'll abso-freaking-lutely Big Tire. How much is buying for Big Tire?
I think it's 200.
Yeah, Big Tire.
I mean, there might be more tractors than big tire cars. I'm just throwing that out there now, considering you big tire guy. I mean, I think we're going to cancel big tire next year.
I don't even know what the hell, man. Yeah, seriously. So, all right, everyone. We'll see you. Bob Rice will be live. No Prep Felons live page Saturday for Detroit Hood TV's PYOP. He'll also be live on the 26th at Magnolia. AC, thanks for the stars, buddy. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully these next 2 Saturdays have awesome weather, and we can just have some fun doing some hood rat stuff with all our friends. Everybody have a great week, and if you're going to Milan, I'll see you Saturday. Excuse me, if you're not going to Milan and you're going to Magnolia, I'll see you next Saturday. But either way, we'll be back on Monday to talk about all of it again. And remember, keep your cock shut, or you'll be on here like my man, what the hell was his name? David or whatever, next week too.